What's up, chicklets? Welcome back to another wrestling video. We're talking about the state of the world championships. As we know, the WWE Championship is one of the hottest storylines in wrestling right now, something I've been somewhat tapping into more frequently now. I'm certainly interested in the Sami Zayn, Roman Reigns situation, and of course, what's going on with Cody Rhodes as well. So, super good storyline, something that's been built over time for a long time, and it's just been like a really, really solid build up. And they had a really good promo recently on Raw with Cody Rhodes and Sami Zayn. Definitely recommend go check that out. But so that's the state of WWE Championship, Elimination Chamber coming up. Roman Reigns versus Sami Zayn. So I don't know, man. I just think they just doing such a really good job tapping into emotions with this storyline with Sami Zayn and his confidence, not really knowing if he, could really get the job done. And like most of us believe, it's probably not going to happen. You know what I mean? There's probably a good chance that Sami Zayn's going to lose. And but that just makes it more intriguing, man, like the heartbreak of that, him losing in his hometown. So I don't know. I'm just interested in that as well as the WrestleMania follow-up. So storylines got me in, and I'm definitely going to just, I want to see how it plays out. But anyway, so we got AEW on the other hand. Something I haven't been watching AEW, man. The last thing I watched, MJF became the champion. He's still the champion right now. As far as I know, he's still the champion. And Bryan Danielson seems to be his next opponent, which is pretty dope. I ain't gonna lie, that's pretty awesome, man, because Bryan Danielson is one of my favorite wrestlers, man. He's actually my favorite wrestler, technically, you know what I mean? Like, I think he's one of the best overall performers in the business. And yeah, him and MJF gonna have a really good match. I think that's gonna definitely, honestly, I think that's gonna be better than Roman Reigns and Sami Zayn match. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. You know what I mean? But like I said, I haven't been following AEW, so I haven't seen much build up to what's going on and the whole situation. Like I saw, the last thing I saw was MJF got the championship, and William Regal had helped him and stuff like that. But after that, I just I stopped following it. So we're about to check out a video. Christopher Daniels telling MJF what's up about Bryan Danielson. I see if this could help me get a little bit more, idea of what's going on with the story, and also maybe help me see how I want to get invested in this.
Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to introduce to you the fallen angel, Christopher Daniels.
Fallen Angel.
Christopher Daniels, former Ring of Honor World Champion.
Say him and Bryan got history and Ring of Honor and stuff,
Rivals throughout his career. Chris, do me a favor and tell these people the truth about Bryan Danielson inside the squared circle. The truth. Okay, the truth. Full disclosure, Laredo. MJF paid me an obscene amount of money tonight to denigrate Bryan Danielson on national television.
That's funny as hell, bro.
And Max, there was a time in my life where I would have taken this money and come out here and bury Bryan Danielson with you for hours.
Bro, I love that, bro.
That's not the man
I actually love that so much, man. Like, how many times over the years in wrestling have we seen, like, you know what I mean, people past their prime, so to speak, sell out, you know what I mean, against people like that they used to be like so tight with and stuff. Yeah, but yeah, I think that's pretty funny that he like just came out there and just put it out on blast right away.
Max, and if you want the truth is Bryan Danielson is set to knock your dick in the dirt.
All righty then.
Okay, short and sweet.
Pretty graphic.
You see, Max, I remember the first time I was in a ring with Bryan Danielson. 20-year-old Bryan Danielson hit me so hard I thought I would die in the middle of that ring that night, and that's when I knew that Bryan Danielson was going to be great.
He is great, man. One of the best of all time, man.
Bryan Danielson win the King of the Indies tournament in APW in 2001. And that tournament directly inspired the creation of Ring of Honor Wrestling as a promotion.
Little history lesson. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, man. I mean, I knew about Ring of Honor when it was out and stuff. I saw like some stuff, you know what I mean, like different clips and things like that. But I never was like a hardcore Ring of Honor person. I dived into TNA, for a while, a couple years. I mean, dip and dabble in there, TNA. But Ring of Honor, man, like for the most part, like I said, I've seen like different things, and of course now, like after the fact, I've seen like a whole bunch of stuff from Ring of Honor. But at the time when it was out, I wasn't really like hardcorely like on it or whatever. So
if there wasn't a Ring of Honor, there might not be an AEW, and there definitely wouldn't be an MJF.
And Jeff's a really good character, man. He did good for himself.
I've shared locker rooms with Bryan Danielson all over this planet.
He done did that. Been at the top of the mountain many times.
He knows what it takes to be a world champion. He's on the path to becoming world champion one more time. And that's why these people love him, and that's why you hate him, Max. And it's not just because he's about to take the one thing from you that you love more than anything else. It's because he is exactly what you wish you could be.
Hold on, before we get into the conclusion of this promo, which I think that he's doing a good job with. I think Bryan has a better chance at beating MJF than Sami has of beating Roman. But it's still like even with Sami, like even though I feel like his chances are very, 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 very slim, I still feel like it's that glimmer of hope, of possibility. But like with Bryan, I feel like it's like way higher margin of it could happen. Of course, like it just feels like it would definitely be way too early to take the belt away from MJF. I mean, I feel like WWE keeping the belt on Roman for so long, man, it did so much for him, you know what I mean? And like I don't know, I mean MJF could have, one of those, grab the belt a couple times type of runs and stuff, but I think, he would benefit more from holding on to the belt longer. You know what I mean? A victory with somebody like Bryan, especially, it depends on how you do it, Let's take Jey Uso, for example. Think about that match Jey Uso had with Bryan, bro, on SmackDown. And he beat him clean, bro. That shit was, Kofi, you know what I mean? Like, anyways, but I'm just saying it was going to benefit MJF to get a victory here, but let's just continue, sorry.
He is the best wrestler in the world today. Not you. You're just a fraud. Woo. And he's going to out-wrestle you and expose you.
Oh, now, yeah. You see the true colors of MJF.
I'm the best in the world. I don't think you are. I don't think you are. Son of a bitch. I don't think you are. I don't think you're going to get a chance to prove it either.
I'm the world champion. I'm the best in the world.
You don't walk away from me.
Ooh. Oh, did you ever put your fucking hands on me? Uh-oh.
That's why MJF wanted Bryan Danielson's shoulder compromised. That's why he wanted him injured.
That's what happens.
Snap that off, but I think that's Danielson's out here. And that's why MJF is burning rubber, fleeing, getting out of Laredo.
MJF is out. And you gotta say Christopher Daniels got what he deserved there, you know what I mean? Should put his hands on him, bro. You don't do that, man. You don't put your hands on people and expect not to get that arm broke. You know what I'm saying? So, okay, man. I don't know if this necessarily would make me more intrigued to watch the matchup. I think the match just sells itself. It's freaking Bryan Danielson, man. Just, so good, bro. And MJF, man, this guy's he's really good as well. If for some reason Bryan does beat him, it's just gonna be a really cool moment for Bryan, for the fans, because I know all the fans will be happy to see that. Same thing with Sami Zayn if Sami Zayn somehow is able to pull off the unthinkable and beat Roman Reigns, which is like, you know, I mean, the thing is that it wouldn't make sense, right? It wouldn't be the right call to take the belts off of Roman before WrestleMania. You know what I mean? This wouldn't be. I thought about the idea of Sami being a part of a triple threat at WrestleMania with Roman and Cody. I don't know, but I'm not really sure how I feel about that. But they could do it if they have both belts kind of like independent. You know what I mean? Like first fall for the WWE Championship, second fall for the Universal title, blah blah blah. I have Sami and Cody take them off them. Could do it that way. You know, that Roman don't have to have 2 matches. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? You can have Jey Uso involved in it somehow. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. We'll see. Shit, I don't know. But anyways, I am looking forward to the match itself. I don't know about the build up. I mean, I guess I could try to see what happens next week or whatever, but I'm really just looking forward to just seeing the match itself, honestly. Sami and Roman, that one, on the other hand, that's just like everything. I want to see like all the pieces, like all like SmackDown, Raw, all that. Every time they do little interactions, man, it just feels so golden, good, and delicious. This was all right.